Hello, family and friends. On this earth, there is a oneness, a rhythmic flow through everything that lives. The things with roots and stems and leaves, the things with shells and fins and furs, the things with wings with which to fly, the things that crawl and those that walk. Each thing must eat and breathe and rest. Each thing must seek, and each is sought for. Each has a birth, a purpose to fulfill. To each an end, and in a new beginning. We're gathered here today to join Troy Leon Lockhart and Jonique Goodman in holy matrimony. So today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. Today is a truly special day. How often do any of us take the time to travel far away to meet all of our closest friends and family for the sole purpose of celebrating? How often do we spend our time concerned with the routine of daily living, waking up, going to work, eating lunch, and watching television? We worry, plan, work, and drive. But for a few moments every so often, we get to experience something transcendent. When we witness pure beauty, we pause, truly amazed. We revel in the feeling of the beauty that we see. It moves us deeply and beyond words, and we call that feeling love. It leaves us breathless and fulfilled and amazed. No matter how much we think of ourselves as rational, logical human beings, we have an irresistible drive to forget reason and fall in love with the beauty of what we see. Those are moments that will be timeless and also cherished. Troy and Jonique are here today to celebrate the experience of wanting to be one, to celebrate and commit to the beauty and love that they found in each other. In their hearts is a seed that has blossomed into a tree that is full of love and happiness. There is something more than the trees, and there is something deep, sacred, and more striking that you can see when they are together. Passion, excitement, commitment, and friendship you feel as you encounter this couple. This is the same feeling that they discovered by falling in love with one another. Troy and Jonique, for the past 3 years, you have built a strong foundation for your relationship based on honesty and respect. You have found love and joy in one another's company, and you have become better, more fulfilled people because of your connection. You have been able to stay together through the very challenges of life because of your shared values, humor, history, and unconditional love for one another. As long as you maintain these qualities, you will have a long and successful marriage. However, when a relationship matures, it is natural to become complacent. It is important to remember not to take your partner for granted or to neglect your relationship because the relationship so far has been easy. Remember to give priority to the tenderness and gentleness and kindness that you each deserve. Write love notes. Give each other messages. Kiss in the rain and hold hands. Take time to take walks together. Share your passions and fantasies with one another, no matter how big or small. Discover life's deeper questions. Pursue new experiences with one another. Grow together. And most importantly, laugh often. There will be difficulties ahead, but if you face them as a couple with a strong sense of love, perspective, and mutual support, you will not only survive, but thrive. A brief moment in time and a stroke of a pen are all that is required to create the legal bond of marriage. But it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and laughter to make a marriage durable and eternal. The process of marriage does not begin or end today. It is a lifelong pursuit. Your relationship already has all the necessary components for success. But you must, to maintain that, from here forward by remembering what is important in your relationship and why you are making this commitment to one another today. Troy and Jonique, as long as you both respect for each other, you will make it through the numerous changes that your lives will take. As long as you honor the promises that you will make to each other today, you will create a life of love and happiness. Troy, do you take Jonique to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health until death do you part? I do. Jonique, do you take Troy to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, until death do you part. I do, Troy. Rings, please. It is time to exchange rings. Wedding rings are a tangible symbol of the vows that you have just made to each other. Wear them every day to remind yourselves of the promises that you have made. In addition, realize that when you place the wedding rings on each other's fingers, you are releasing the past, bringing only those memories, desires, and hopes which will belong to each other until your future life together. Troy is reaching over to Joe to get Jonique's ring. With this ring, I be wed. Place on her finger. Jonique is now reaching over to Lisa to get Troy's ring. Jonique, with this ring, I be wed. Now's the time for the lighting of our unity candle. This is a ceremony that has much tradition. Groom and bride, you have just committed yourselves one to the other by the pledge of your marriage vows and exchange of wedding rings. Your life is now one. To celebrate your new union, we light the candles on the table before us, the unity candles. Bride and groom, as you light the two side candles, we are reminded of your individuality, the families of your birth, your many gifts and talents, your strengths and weaknesses, all that you individually bring to your marriage. The individual lights now shining before us tell us that each of you is a bright light on this earth, living with honor, taking your responsibility seriously, and offering care and love to those who are important in your life. And the light also symbolizes a life given to you by your parents. Now I ask bride and groom to take the individual candles and light the center unity candle together. Groom and bride, you may light the candles. As the flame from the center candle rises upward, may the light of your combined lives shine to the heavens in a beam that is now stronger and brighter because it unites the two flames of your hearts. May the flame of your love shed its light on your married life in all the years to come. Troy and Jonique, will you please come forward and sign your names to the certificate of marriage? With this act, your marriage becomes legally binding in the eyes of the state of Florida. By the power vested in me by the great state of Florida, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Family and friends, I have the honor of presenting to you for the first time Mr. and Miss Lockhart. Yay!